Yes, sir. And we're back Monday. Everybody watching Democratic Republican Democratic convention,
Democratic National Convention.
national convention going on right now, man. You know, pull up if you know what I'm saying. We live in a time of multitasking. You can say have that in the background with listening to us, you know what I'm saying, and listen to them, and you know what I'm saying, have us in the background. Have you choose, you know what I'm talking about. But you know what I'm saying, I prefer you to choose do both. You know what I'm saying, to get some information, especially you know what I'm saying, as the week goes on, because it is gonna be more than just today. You know what I'm saying. But he has some heavy hitters in there now.
For those that I'm not voting for her because her policies. This is a perfect time for you to learn policies.
See what her policy is. How you don't say you what do you even know her policy? Don't say like
you know
can you state her policy?
Right.
That's the question. Like you vote for her policy. What is her policy?
What's going on?
State her policy. If you can state her policy and then you can give a legitimate reason you don't want to vote, then, but don't be going off of you know what I'm saying because you heard Buddy at the barbershop or old lady, you know what I'm saying, playing her calf 3 numbers, you know what I'm saying, and think that's the whole truth. Wrong answer.
Definitely wrong answer. Wrong answer.
Wrong answer, man. You know what I'm saying? But shit, you know what I'm saying? We here to, you know what I'm saying, to serve you the news, man. You know what I'm saying? And blow a couple fuse, you know what I'm saying? If you choose, you know what I'm saying, not to obey by the rules. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep it, you know what I'm saying, in motion like the ocean, man. You know what I'm saying? We got a pimp over here, you know what I'm saying, smoother than lotion. You know what I'm talking about? Real deal, you know what I'm saying? Like oil spill, man. You know what I'm talking about?
See how
gonna leave a stain in the game, man.
The light flickering because of
you know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about game because the game's so strong, man. You know what I'm saying? It's that light giving a nigga a round of applause, man. Have you ever seen, you know what I'm saying, a spotlight, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? To give you a round of applause, man. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, man, we just witnessed it, man. Live in color, man. You seen it? You know what I'm talking about? Hey, man, for real, man. We do waters, you know what I'm saying? And we ain't Stevie, you know what I'm saying? You dig what I'm talking about? We gonna feed the needy and not the greedy. You dig what I'm saying? Yes, sir. With this information, with this game. You know what I'm saying? Huh? Man, that game is so strong and making us a 4 feet person tall. That's how strong it is. Make it tall, gigantic to an ant. Did that, man. You know what I'm saying? Put it up in the air. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna thank you, you know what I'm saying, live while we, you know what I'm saying, as you know what I'm saying, we're getting everything lined up and getting these folks, you know what I'm saying, to come on in and tell your friend to tune in, you know what I'm saying, to like, subscribe, and comment, you know what I'm saying, match them likes with, you know what I'm saying, the views and everything like that. But I want to thank you for putting me on for that, you know what I'm saying, the Emerald 61 grill. Woo! Woo!
Yeah.
Boy. Yeah. But I'm finna get them fucker up. I'm finna make a YouTube video off of that one, Shower.
Yeah, that Emerald 6-in-1 is legit.
That Emerald 6-in-1 is legit. That shit is not bullshit, man. That shit is especially a apartment single.
Yeah, if you're in an apartment.
It's an apartment single, like that shit clutch, man.
It'll work perfectly.
That shit's clutch. That shit's major clutch. That shit give you good eating.
That under your stove, you good. And if you're a microwave person, okay, yeah, you can still get you a microwave. But if you ain't a microwave person, and your oven is it.
But I would tell you like this: even if you use a microwave, you know what I'm saying, you go cook on that, and then you know what I'm saying, and maybe you know what I'm saying, you got too much time to, you know what I'm saying, to spend on warming your food up. You need like 1-2 minutes of microwave. All right, whatever, you know what I'm saying, speed up or whatever like that. But trust and believe in the trust that you want that shit coming straight out of that motherfucker there, however it comes. You know what I'm saying? Air fry, bake, however you want to do that shit. I'm telling you, man. Good move. Good move, man. That's a good move, shout out. Good move, man. Hey, you know what I'm saying? We got some infused, you know what I'm saying, oil cup too. You know what I'm saying? This, you know what I mean? You know, it's in the cut, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me light on that, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't heard it from me, man. I don't even know who said what. Tell me, shut up, bye. I'm about to dinner, man. I don't even know what.
So let's start tonight off. Since we were saying that the DNC kicked off tonight, I want to go back to last week's show where we were talking about Aiden Ross had Trump come up on his show,
right?
And then the general consensus for a lot of people were now that Kai should have Kamala. I spoke
crazy how that shit went like that. Right?
You spoke your piece,
right.
And then he did a stream,
piece, right?
And of course, he pretty much was like, he don't know shit about politics. I don't want to get involved. You know what I'm saying? Like, my platform ain't that. Like, if it's anything, it ain't that.
That part. And respect, and that's respect. Right. That's total respect.
It made sense, 100% sense to me.
Right.
And then during that stream, he also said that somebody reached out to him. He said the Secret Service. He did not necessarily say. He said his ex or somebody that he knew, but he did not necessarily say Kamala's campaign. But he did say somebody from the Secret Service reached out to him. So 9 times out of 10, if somebody from the Secret Service reached out to you, they're reaching out to you on behalf of the candidate or the person, right? So when it came back to circling back to him having to talk about it again because it went viral because Kamala's campaign was like, we didn't reach out to him.
Right,
that definitely didn't happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then he came back and said, well, I didn't say no names. First of all, sir, you insinuated that the Secret Service reached out to you. And if the Secret Service reached out to you,
and how he stressed about that.
He did.
He stressed about it. It wasn't no like, yeah, man, Secret Service got down here, but nah, he got down. Hey, like, this is a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, these folks is trying to talk to me.
Why would they reach out to me?
Right, for sure. You did do that now.
Right.
That you did. Yeah.
So, I thought that was interesting to bring up. So yeah,
Kai, what you feel about that?
About what? What part?
Like they'll say, like he'll say, let's say they saying that he basically telling a lie. Basically,
based off of what he said, he is telling a damn lie.
Right.
Somebody from the campaign, I'm pretty, like I said, somebody probably that work on the outskirts of the campaign. I even said it that night when we talked about it. Mm-hmm. He said somebody reached out to my ex, reached out to him. I said it's probably not somebody working directly with the campaign. It's somebody that's probably working with
a volunteer,
or one of the organizations that's possibly working with the campaign.
That's what it is. Right.
You know what I'm saying? They could have possibly connected this to this to this to this. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So no, I 100% did not believe Kamala reached out because
personally, right.
Because at the end of the day, she's a lot of things, but she ain't that type of panderer.
Yeah, she's not a clout chaser.
Like she ain't that type of panderer. You know what I'm saying?
She's definitely a clout chaser.
So I 100% didn't believe that at all. Now I do know that her campaign, her Threads page, most of her social media are run by millennials. But even still, those millennials will have sense enough to know that Kai that platform is not the platform suitable that we would need to get the numbers. You know what I'm saying? Most of those motherfuckers that's on Kai platform are the same stupid ass young niggas that's talking about they will vote for Trump before they vote for Kamala because she a woman.
Right.
Yeah, ain't saying shit about the motherfucking campaign. Yeah. That's just the consensus. I ain't voting for her. I ain't voting for no woman. What the fuck you mean?
You gotta just vote for the right person, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna be in damnation because of a gender. Like that's idiotic.
Idiotic.
That ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, John. Like, let's be for real. Let's kick the ballistics. Like, you sitting here because of a person, that's what it's called sexist. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what that is. Yep. That's sexist.
Misogynistic and sexist.
That's sexist. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's about, it's Ali, you know what I'm saying? If you the right person, I ain't got no, like, first of all, I feel like, confident wise, I feel like I'm the best motherfucker ever touched God green earth.
Me too.
You know, and you're supposed to feel that way, right?
But I know I can't do it.
But guess what? If I can't do everything, and I can't do it at every time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a person. Yeah. And I have an off day. I might have went through this. I might did that. I might actually, you know what I'm saying, got to be sick or some shit. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or this one wasn't the intent to be doing it. You know what I mean? So all these situations, you know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, if you the better person at the moment, then guess what? I ain't got no problem to salute that. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, you the best, you the best man won. You know what I'm saying? You are the best, you the better candidate. You better than me right there. Right now, I got enough sense to let you know that, you know what I'm saying, you can control it better than I can do it. Not whatever the situation, you know what I'm saying? So to have that mind frame, really just understand that, hey, this person right here gonna get us in the green. Yeah. This person right here gonna, you know what I'm saying, get us straight. This person right here, I got to worry about too much bullshit. This person right here got me, you know what I'm saying, living back on, you know what I'm saying, auto mode. Yeah. When instead of me just being, you know what I'm saying, worried about, damn, I got to really worry about shit now. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Ain't nobody can tell me Trump brought you somebody.
Besides that little funky ass stimulus y'all got. Because they want to talk about that as being money. And we ain't talking about y'all scamming ass motherfuckers neither. Y'all motherfuckers that was scamming the system, getting the unemployment checks. We're not talking about that neither. We're talking about legal money. What did you legally get that assisted you during the time that he was president or through his policies after he was president?
That's the question.
If you can tell me that with a 100% straight face and not regurgitate no bullshit, I'll shut the fuck up talking to you.
Right.
But other than that, don't come to me because I'm going to hurt your feelings.
And then not on that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would like to have a poll of people, not saying not to telling on themselves, but you know what I'm saying, this actually speaking upon who's still successful from the scamming of this shit and who, you know what I'm saying, back to ground zero. I'm quite sure it's the odds of people who, you know what I'm saying, who on ground zero up here, and the odds of, you know what I'm saying, people, you know what I'm saying, who still thriving all this shit way down here. Like,
the only ones that still thriving were the millionaires in the first place, millionaires and billionaires in the first place. I'm the only ones that still thriving off the scamming shit.
Right. Cause like whatever they mean that for a reason. You know what I'm saying? They mean that for a reason. You know what I mean? For real. So yeah, man. But
because it ain't listen.
So that's the point I'm saying, like this here, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? The niggas from the niggas in the street. Let's say motherfuckers in the street. I ain't gonna say nigga because it's all type of people in the street. Motherfuckers in the street. Are you up still? Are you up still? You know what I'm saying? The money that you had out that shit, are you still up? The good in me, and what I like to present, I wish you all well. But I know that's a wish. That's just motherfucking just a wishing well. That ain't the truth. The truth, most of y'all niggas fucked up even worse than when you were before that shit.
Everybody I know that got stimulus checks is fucked off worse than what they was before. Man, they ain't doing shit with themselves.
Hey man, no money, man. And
no
then
money, lazy. I ain't gonna say all of them lazy, but to me, lazy if you ain't trying to get a job. You got that little bit of money and now you feel like, oh, you should be able to get quick money. No, get a fucking job.
You gotta weigh your odds out. What's you know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, how old you are. Second of all, is it worth it? Yeah. Third of all, you know what I'm saying? Is it profitable? You know what I'm saying? Because it might be profitable, but it might not be worth it. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you gotta look at all three of these situations. Yeah. And if you just sit here and saying like, nah, I ain't gonna work no job because I ain't gonna, you know, I can do what the fuck I want to do. But then you got them bomb slum and you got the spot high, and you get down. If we get caught or somebody get caught or whatever like that, you can't even make no saying bond.
Right.
Like, and you know what I'm saying, you 30 or plus.
Right.
Come on, man.
So next topic was on Blueface
Mm.
being sentenced to 4 years in prison for probation violation. Of course, his mom and daddy on the internet acting all weird and crazy and shit. But
This is
him and Krishan both in jail. She gonna be in jail for a couple of years too.
okay. So that is, what I'm saying, what
I forgot what she got locked
Oklahoma?
up at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But she got locked up going to court to see him in Cali. And I don't know where they extradited her ass to, but she in jail too. Quando Rondo pleads guilty to federal drug charges in Georgia.
Mm.
Apologizes to the city of Savannah and his loved ones.
Yeah, that it was a Rico that got caught up. Well, that do the
25-year-old could face up to 5 years in prison.
okay, about 5 years. Yeah.
He accepted a plea deal, admitting to a lesser charge of conspiracy to possess with intent to distribute marijuana. He had initially pleaded not guilty.
He
The
probably
original
just said this.
indictment had him part of a conspiracy to distribute controlled substances, including meth, fentanyl, cocaine, and marijuana.
And now,
I don't know why you do that.
now, man.
Neil.
Tomatoes.
How is it spelled? Now, one of my favorite cookie brands used to be Famous Amos. Back in the 90s, if you lived with me or knew me, then you know Famous Amos was my favorite cookies. I used to fuck them chocolate chip cookies up. And the creator, Wally Amos, passed away at 88 recently.
Famous
Amos. Tuesday at his Hawaii home. Black man. Love
Famous Amos was a black man. I never knew that. Yep. Damn.
Wally Amos. I found it out years ago.
Never knew that. That's new news to me. Damn, I never knew that. Famous Amos was a black man, y'all.
Love Famous Amos cookies.
Yeah, that was all right though. You know what I'm saying?
1975, and I've been eating them bitches since the 90s.
Yeah. That's all right though, man. Yeah, where you from?
Not. It doesn't say exactly where he's from. But he was in Hawaii when he passed. So.
Mm-hmm.
Also, another death that rocked us. Houston rapper and producer Beat King.
Yeah.
Passed away. It was like something like an embolism. Embolism. So he was actually he was hosting a show, a radio show, and they said that he was talking, and then next thing you know, he just passed out and rushed to the hospital. He passed. So
damn, that's great. Well, that just happened, man.
Yeah, and if he was 39, you know what I'm saying. If y'all familiar with his songs, you know what I'm saying. If not, you know what I'm saying. Just take opportunity to, you know what I'm saying, do a quick search, Club Godzilla, you know what I'm saying, or Beat King, and this shit gonna come up because he was definitely one of a fucking kind.
Yeah, shit. Charlotte, you know what I'm saying, had the club bopper.
Yeah, he
got the club bopper.
His boppers will be missed. I ain't even gonna lie. Yeah. Future boppers will be missed because I know that we're gonna hear a lot of what he recently released over the last couple of years, a lot coming up on the next couple of years. So because we ain't gonna be able to forget about that one.
Right.
Also, Phil Donahue dies at age 88.
Right.
So if you know Phil, you know what I'm saying, legendary television host. and Phil is Phil.
Phil, man.
You know.
In the media world, you know what I'm saying, that's a hit one for sure.
That was almost like Alex Trebek.
Right. For sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Now this one is more of a what would you do? How do you feel about this situation? Like how would you handle this?
All right.
So this nurse said a patient came in with his girlfriend. Mm. He was HIV positive, but didn't want her to know. Mm. The nurse's co-worker was so bothered that she went to the girlfriend, pulled a girl to girl move, and told her. The nurses are at odds on if it was right or not, but the one that babbled got fired and is now facing potential jail time. You take an oath in HIPAA, ain't nothing to play with, and it's all very unfortunate. So the question is, do you think the nurse was right for letting the girl know and risking her job in jail time to possibly save somebody's life?
Well, you know what I'm saying? She had good intent. I can say that. You know what I'm saying? She definitely had good intent, and I ain't mad at her making that move at all. But you know what I'm saying? By law, she can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying? That's the man personal being. You know what I'm saying? So that's a hard one right there. You know what I'm saying? But for us being humanity, you know what I'm saying? Humanity, yeah, you shit. Like, look, I see, man. I don't know, you know, but you need to know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck that. So that shit hard there, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can see both ways. You know what I'm saying? I can really see both ways, be honest with you on that.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's why certain jobs I just can't see myself being able to do
Right.
because my ethics, my code of morals,
Mm-hmm.
my personal code of conduct will not allow me to allow certain shit to
The
pass.
pass by, right,
Now I
exactly.
do understand the HIPAA violation because I wouldn't want anybody to violate any of my personal records.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? However, you know, it's just one of those things where if he's not, but my thing is I thought that was, and this, somebody can fact check me on this if you do know, if you're listening, but I thought that there was like this type of hotline, or I know this type of it's supposed to be like this type of hotline to use, like say for instance you go get tested and you find out you have an STD. They have like this hotline or this number that you can, or you can give them the people that you possibly slept with number for them to contact them versus you to contact them.
And
You know what
probably
I'm
I'm quite
saying?
sure it
Um,
got all types of stuff
so
like that.
my question would be, I thought it was one against the law
See, that's that point. That's why right.
to be HIV positive and your partner does not
No,
know.
right.
So my thing is, even if she did not tell the girl, I felt like she could have escalated it, or it could have been escalated to office management to let them know,
Proceed the
be like,
procedure.
hey,
Hey,
based off of what I've noticed and based off of what I heard, this patient is this.
and it's not
He has
unaware.
not let the woman that he's with know. He
Right.
doesn't want her to know.
Mm-hmm.
And even especially if they found, because sometimes during these exams you find out patients using unprotected sex, blah 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 blah.
Right.
So I felt like it could have been one of those situations where it could have been reported.
Right, for
You know what
sure.
I'm
Hell yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So you could have kind of saved yourself, but pulling the girl to the side, that's just 100% wrong. You know what
Right,
I'm
right,
saying? It's just
right,
100% wrong. I
right,
get where she was coming from,
right.
but that's just,
You
yeah.
didn't follow. You should. It's procedures that you didn't follow by. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But like I said, humanity wise, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I understand where you come from. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's right, but I understand your motive. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I see why you did that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So President Joe Biden designates the site of the 1908 race riot a national monument. So that's huge. You know what I'm saying? This is back in August 1908. White mobs attacked the city of Springfield, Illinois, rioting, looting, and attacking black-owned businesses and residents. This riot resulted in deaths, some in the form of lynching, over 100 years ago. This week, a mob not far from Lincoln's home unleashed a race riot in Springfield that literally shocked the conscience of the nation, says Biden designating the monument. So pretty much the riot served as a catalyst for important steps in the civil rights movement, including the formation of the National Association of the Advancement of Colored Peoples, which is the NAACP for those that did not
Don't
know.
know.
Um, And this marks the 8th addition to the national park system during the Biden-Harris administration. So that is super big, especially after all the little court cases and everything that's been going on with Tulsa, um, and the shit that happened in Tulsa. So that's huge, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to Biden for doing that before, you know what I'm saying, they swept his ass out of office.
No, we gonna say that. No saying for he, no saying he served the end of the time.
He ain't served in nothing. They swept his ass out of office.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, you know.
And he
we gonna
not
keep
happy
it real.
about it.
That shit, I feel. They robbed you for your shine, my boy.
I'm gonna tell you what's even funnier though. So you know how they was coming out and making it seem like he wasn't talking right, he was stuttering and doing all that shit, right? And we talked about how he has a speech impediment. He's a stutterer, you know what I'm saying? But they were trying to make it seem like he was incognito.
It's just the facial look that how he'll make it.
But what's really crazy is
crazy, right?
Not him doing a speech a week or so after he came out and said that he didn't he passed, he was going ahead and relinquishing it, and going ahead letting Kamala run for president. He talking, joking, not a fucking stutter. Not a goddamn acting like he don't know pausing. Like the man acting like he was in his 60s and like he was.
She might be happy though. You know what I'm saying? That might have been a burden off his shoulder. Like, man, y'all can have this shit, man.
But it seemed like where I was looking, we were there, the consensus was we all looking at nigga Biden right there talking to his daughter. His daughter just went out and spoke.
Okay.
And he about to come out. But said he crying.
Yeah.
But it was like he came out there and was on point, was talking, and he had no issues, no recollection, no nothing was wrong with his ass.
Right. He talking now. He on the podium now.
So while we wait on him to start talking, so Bobby McCray files for divorce from Khadijah Hawk. He's requesting spousal support from Khadijah. And she's the twin sister of Masika. Not Masika, but the baby mama who's OG Genesis baby mama.
Oh, I ain't never.
Her twin sister.
I don't know nothing about Shout Out. I didn't even know he had kids.
So yeah, her twin sister is the baby mama of OG Genesis, and this twin was married to this motherfucker, which was a former football player, Bobby McCray. And he done filed for divorce. They got 2 children together, and
he was spousal support.
Yep.
No, you get an NFL, retirement shit. Boy, you gotta be ashamed of yourself, boy. That's crazy, boy. You know what I'm saying? That nigga try to beat it to the point.
Not only did he want joint legal and physical custody, he wants spousal support, and wants to terminate the court's ability to reward her spousal support. Right.
That's all that is. That's all that is. He trying to beat it to the point. I'm finna file before she filed. That's all that was.
Yeah. He filed for divorce, and that's fine, but you ain't about to get that.
Yeah, like, come on, dog. You know what I'm saying? What state he is in?
He in Cali.
Come no.
Because I'm pretty sure.
No, sir.
Something had to happen for y'all for you to file for divorce. So irreconcilable differences.
No, sir.
All she gotta do is prove that you cheated on her one time. That's all she gotta do. Prove any type of anything, and you go. It's a wrap.
Hell, shit, California could be lack of interest. You know what I'm saying? Hey, like, man, nigga, you what? And you who? And you trying to do what? No, sir.
Man who pulled out firearm at the Burger King worker wouldn't take drugs for payment gets 143 years in prison.
But he went out the worst way.
Yep, found guilty of threatening a Burger King drive-thru employee with a firearm when the worker refused to accept drugs as payment. Later the same night, he also fired shots at other individuals in separate incidents. Prosecutors revealed on Thursday that the drive-thru incident marked the start of a string of offenses committed by Eugene Robertson in Aurora, Colorado.
He wanted to go to jail. Ain't no way. Can't nobody tell me he didn't want to go to
8 count
jail.
off. Well, see, okay, so his for 143 years just wasn't about the Burger King incident. That's why I hate clickbait. So the 143 years also involves the jury convicted him of 17 charges, including 8 counts of attempted murder.
Good
Many of the
God
sentences were
Almighty.
combined, resulting in a lengthy prison sentence at 40. Robertson faced a potential maximum sentence exceeding 400 years, and they gave his ass 143.
This nigga got 8 bodies.
Attempted.
Attempt 8 bodies, and you got caught up with all 8 of them. And then you do some dumbass shit at Burger King, but you
I
crash
think it
dumb.
started off at Burger King.
Oh, that just jumped it off.
Yeah.
But you
Already
either
on
way it
drugs.
goes, know what I'm saying? You either wanted to go to jail or you was just like, fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
The hell with it.
So Kodak Black says he's lonely. Nobody give a fuck about me if I ain't paying. I mean,
Thoughts.
there's a lot of variables, Kodak.
Thoughts.
It's a lot of reasons
What's
why.
your thoughts?
You know, you can't pay for friendship.
Never can't do that. You'll never win.
And you can't be out here supporting somebody that's detrimental to your community and the people that are around you and expect people to want to be around you. I don't care how much you're paying them. If you ain't paying me as a job and you just paying me to show up to party with you, like which means I show up, I get free food, drinks, you know what I'm saying? I might get little clothes, you know what I'm saying? You go shopping, we go shopping. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can do without that shit. If I gotta deal with a motherfucker that's so delusional that he don't know that he trying to help get a fucking rapist, pedophile, philanderer, you know what I'm saying, con man out, not get back ahead of, you know what I'm saying, power. Like,
get back more power. Right.
Like, I don't understand. Like, that's why when people be like, could you date somebody that has an opposite political affiliation as you, not someone that supports a racist? No. I'm black.
That's a real question to ask. Like, can you date someone who had different, let's say, political perspective,
affiliation,
let's say, than you? That's what I'm saying. That's heavy.
And no, I can't.
That's
so
heavy.
If I was dating a white man, which, but if he was a devout Republican, no. As a matter of fact, if we were having a conversation, that probably be one of the first things I would probably want to ask a white man if I was talking to a white man. So who did you vote to be president? And I know most people don't like to talk about who they voted for. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably be two things. If you tell me you didn't vote, I'm probably have a problem. And if you tell me you voted for a racist, I'm gonna have a fucking problem. So if you hear me ask that question and you look at me in my face and you see the color of my skin, your best bet is go on the fucking walk away if you think it's gonna be either of the two other ones.
Man, it's so
I'm not dealing with that.
It's so impactful of your day-to-day life that if you really sit there and think about it, them little 2 to 5, 10 minutes of your time can help out the next 4 years of your life and keep multiplying it. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you start looking at it that perspective, then you start looking at it in a whole different way about it. You know what I'm saying? Not on no dumbass, like, these folk gonna do what they want to do anyway. So what the hell
I don't like. Like, stop being a dumbass.
Like that, you can't. That ain't that.
Cause you can't see all the people that have voted, all the votes that come in, and then say my vote don't count. Fuck you mean your vote don't count? We've seen literally with some counties were literally off by 30 fucking votes for y'all sorry motherfuckers here in Georgia.
Right.
I'm not voting because my vote don't count anyway. I ain't voting because I ain't voting for that. I don't like neither one of them. Oh, okay. You do know that means that you not only are giving up your vote, you are allowing for the fucking enemy to have a up on us. Instead of just voting to what aligns with morals. None of them got nothing to say that I like.
Right.
None of them, nothing.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
How about the shit that you dislike?
And guess what though? You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. So you might feel that about that, right? It's still you still got, you know what I'm saying, governors, you still got mayors, you know what I'm saying? Like what about
Local.
what see that's what I'm on, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, these the people, you know what I'm saying, affect, you know what I'm saying, your taxes, you know what I'm saying, your schools, your streets, and you know what I'm saying, your groceries, the state. You feel what I mean? Okay, cause people don't even a lot of people, I ain't gonna say everybody, you know what I'm saying, but a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, that who have that perspective don't even think about states and voting. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's really is all about. The presidential, you know what I'm saying? It keep you aware, and then yeah, it's important, but the local is really, you know what I'm saying, what affect you the most.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like simple as that. So pick, like I say, do your research. You know what I mean, and also understand. Yes, your vote do count, regardless if it's 1 hour or a billion. You know what I mean?
Regardless
It's
if your
still
candidate wins or not,
right.
your vote still
It's
counts.
still counting, man. It's still counting, man. For damn sure, man.
So, and it's free to vote. So,
That it is. That don't take no shit like about 15 minutes of your
time,
time.
and most of our jobs will at least give you 2 to 4 hours off to vote.
Right.
So if you all you gotta do is ask and utilize the service, or with your homie Trump is trying to stop, you can do early voting.
Right. Definitely.
And early voting is open what, a week and a half before.
Sometimes that should be about a month,
Right, it should
man. You
be
know what I'm
or
saying?
or you can even mail in your ballot.
Yeah, that what my mama do. That's
Boom.
what my folk do. You know what I'm saying? They don't even go there no more. They ever since COVID, but they gave that option.
Mind blown.
Ever since COVID, they gave that option to mail that bitch in. Psh, they finna mail that bitch in.
So, with that being said, like I said, just you have options. If it was up to, what I'm saying, 45, you would only be able to vote on one day. And
One day.
and to let y'all people know, here in Georgia, based off of what they did to Stacey Abrams, because she should have definitely been our governor. Um, Based off of what happened with Stacey and all those things that she helped put into place for voters, they reverted the majority of that shit back.
Right.
So make sure y'all are, one, checking y'all registration to make sure y'all are registered to vote prior to this election, and two, please understand that it is going to probably take a while for them to certify the votes in Georgia. So we probably will be one of the states where,
Take a little
it's gonna
minute.
take a little
You know
minute
what I'm saying? It'll
for
be
our shit to
the
come
last,
through.
we gonna be on the clock.
All we gonna need y'all motherfucking asses to do is to keep us blue, please. That's all we ask. You know what I'm saying? If you can do that, we good. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about, what I'm saying, y'all country bunking asses on the outskirts. We know what's out there. We know what y'all about. When we traveling out of state, we have to drive through these little highways and these, what I'm saying? I see the flags.
Right.
I know what's going on.
Right. But see,
Sundown towns, I know what's going on.
even y'all need to wake up and realize,
And they do need to wake up. But guess what?
realize, you know what I'm saying, who's the better candidate for y'all, man.
You absolutely right. But at the end of the day, if we can't even turn people, our own community, to think that way, why worry about somebody that was born and bred that way?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not wasting my time
That's facts.
on
That's facts.
on
You said the absolute is correct. True. I feel you.
you know what I'm saying?
That
So
real though.
sometimes we leave well enough alone, and
Right.
that's well enough.
Right.
You know what I'm
That right.
saying?
That right.
But that still makes it more prevalent for us that are here in the middle, the ones that I'm actually talking to, the ones that it affects the most. Do your due diligence, get out and vote. Don't just say you're not gonna vote because you don't like neither candidate. Because if you can't really tell me why you don't like Kamala, because besides the fact that she's a woman, I don't want to hear it.
Right.
You
It's
know what I'm saying? Like that, you say as soon as you say a woman, I'm gonna punch you in your throat. Because what is you saying? Your mama is a woman. Your grandmama is a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Your aunties, your female cousins, your sisters, your baby mama, your wife. Like
You fuck women.
You had to come from a woman. So I'm confused what the problem is with a woman.
It take two, baby.
So
you know what I'm saying, you do not like the other ones, like some reflection of yourself. You ain't liking yourself.
Right. So Hurricane Chris, I don't know if you saw the original post, but he popped off because 50 Cent opened up a studio out there.
Yeah.
And
in Shreveport.
Yeah, and Hurricane Chris was pretty much felt some kind of way when 50 was out there. I guess I don't know if he did a performance or whatever the case, but he felt like he didn't get I think he did like a little performance, but he didn't have no Louisiana legends performing. He supposedly didn't ask no Louisiana legends to come out there and perform with him. And he was like, you paid the cops $500,000, but you could have invested that into the neighborhood, blah, 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 blah. Well, Fredo
O'Brien.
Yeah, he responded and was like, well, who am I? Because I guess clearly he performed or he was there at the show and he performed, you know what I'm saying? So he's like, well, am I not a Louisiana? Like, who am I?
Fact, he relevant right now. This Boosie cousin. Literally.
So then that turns into, 50 Cent responding, how he do normally.
Oh yeah, he trolled him down.
Yeah, he trolled him down. So,
that's crazy.
Boy, your shit is whack.
Right.
So
see, I now okay, so I seen the thumbnails. I ain't really getting into it, heard nothing like that. But now just you giving that whole breakdown. Bro, you look bad, boy. You know what I'm saying? You look bad. He
literally opened up a whole production studio there, which means that people he gave y'all jobs. He opened up jobs in the fucking community, because if you don't open up jobs in the community, what the fuck is you doing?
Right.
I would rather open up jobs in the community than just give money to a community center.
He did what you said he didn't do.
I know he did, but I'm just saying.
You see what I'm saying? Like, he doing all that and then still show like it showed love exactly how you supposed to. Okay, I'm in Louisiana. I gotta have somebody from Louisiana do this shit. And he got one of the hottest niggas right now, and you talking about a legend.
He did it because he ain't get the old school.
Exactly. The non-performance. You didn't get a call.
And that's exactly what it was.
And that's what they're looking like, bro. Like, you want to now, bro. Like, you've been quiet all the time, and now you want to, do this shit. Like, my thing about people, don't grow old and get lame, man.
Yep.
Please don't do that. Cause it's a lot of that shit been going on, man. Like, you gonna grow old and got lame, bro. You been cool as hell all the time. Then now you got a little old. Now you doing the lame shit, man. Like, don't grow old and get lame, man. Please. Can we stop that, y'all?
So we got RG3 fired from ESPN.
Yeah.
They said he was fired so that Jason Kelce could take his place, but I don't know how true that necessarily is. But yeah, he's off of ESPN.
Yeah, him and I forgot other it's a female that let go too. She do mostly like for the football. Let's say analysts like, well, both of them do football. Let's say, pardon me. So it just like what they say about when the first time they fired everybody. You know what I'm saying? They say it wasn't gonna stop, man. They really ESPN is changing, update. You know what I'm saying? Their platform, and
it's Disney.
It's Disney. It's definitely. And then that, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nothing wrong with RG3 at all. Like, a great, you know what I'm saying, commentator. And everybody, it's talent. It just shit. What they, you know what I'm saying? The move they trying to make. So I'm quite sure somebody, I can see CBS picking him up. I can see NFL Network picking him up. You know what I'm saying? Hell, I can even see Fox News, Fox Sport. You see what I'm saying? I can see them, you know what I'm saying, them folk picking Shawty up. So I won't trip too much about it, but
That man sitting there talking articulate as fuck. Joe
Yeah.
ain't slick. So Usher has some shows here in
That
Atlanta,
shit, that crazy.
the 14th, 16th, and the 17th. And I know because my best friend had tickets to one of the nights.
On the Wednesday?
I think she had tickets to the Friday night show.
Okay, cause
and she was pissed.
I know she was.
When
so he canceled all of them.
He canceled all the nights he had here in Atlanta.
Right.
The 14th, 16th, and 17th. So that should have been the Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Yeah. Them folk had drove from something like Mississippi. They had on the news or something like that. It was out of town.
Wednesday, Friday, Saturday.
So what he saying?
So he said, earlier this week, I suffered an injury to my neck while rehearsing to provide my fans with the greatest Usher show of all time.
Yeah,
my hope was that physical therapy and medical treatment, I would be able to overcome the injury and be ready for opening night. Unfortunately, the injury has not healed yet, and my doctors have instructed me not to perform any shows this week. The good news is that the doctors are saying that the appropriate rest and treatment, I should be ready to commence the tour in Washington, D.C. on October 20th. I love my fans and thank you for understanding that this injury must be healed so that I can give you the 100% excellence that you expect from an Usher show, and that I will be on stage in your city very soon. The Atlanta dates have been rescheduled as followed. August 14th, rescheduled for December 9th. August 16th, rescheduled for December 10th. August 17th, rescheduled for December 12th. I literally told my friend, mind you, like I said, okay, for y'all to know, she's an Aries. And for some reason, they don't understand explanations. To them.
Right.
Like you can tell them what the situation is, and then they'll turn right around and be like, well, I just don't understand why. And I'm like, because he was tired.
Right.
He was hurt. He needed to rest.
Right, I got that.
He said he was motherfucking tired. That's what I told. That's what I kept telling her. I said he said he was tired. He needed to rest. And she was like, well, I just don't understand why he would cancel the show. I said, girl, shut up. At this point, just shut up.
Right. Because he's tired. That's the reason.
That man's tired.
Yeah, I understand that. But here my thing is, right? This is the question I want to ask. What's up with the money? What's up with the ticket? What's up with the paper? Like, is these folks gonna get reimbursed, or they got the show automatically? Like, what's going on?
Okay, so what do you mean? The tickets, if your ticket says August 14th, then you can show up December 9th with
automatically. Okay, automatically.
That's
okay,
we got that.
We got that. You know what I'm saying? So what about the people who
tickets purchased through Ticketmaster are non-refundable?
Damn.
No tickets are refundable. None of these tickets are refundable unless you probably get it through like your credit card, like the like Amex Experience or some shit like that, where they allow.
All right, but they saying it's valid. If it's a valid ticket. So if you bought those nights that was canceled, and you go to the December show with us, like, hey, I bought these tickets, you know what I'm saying? Are you able? So it's automatically, you know what I'm saying?
The tickets are the tickets are the tickets.
For sure. Granted. All right, so that's cool. So anything else other than that, you pretty much lost. So what I mean by the loss is, like, if you had a hotel book for this that weekend, and then the show didn't happen that weekend, you can't get it transferred to, you know what I'm saying, December, nothing like that. You just had to rebook. You know
that depends on your booking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, adults
handle their insurance. Right.
You know enough to know shit happens. And if you're spending a lot of money for certain things, then you need to plan for that.
Period.
Travel insurance, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of hotels, you're able to pre-book it or, you know, prepay it on your credit card, and as long as cancellation is done within 24 hours, you're good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Hotel flights, you know what I'm saying? Right, same thing.
Right, exactly. Because
depending on who the flight or depending on which flight you book, because sometimes with like the basic, you know what I'm saying, you can't, that shit is non-refundable. However, but at the end of the day, some of them still allow you to add travel insurance.
Right.
Most of our credit cards, that's why adults should be able to.
And these folks ain't taking nothing but credit card. Well, they might take a debit.
They take a debit if it's money, it's money.
Right, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But with these credit cards, they just have more travel benefits. Insurance, you know what I'm saying, and more insurance. Yeah. So that's why they prefer. Honestly, I ain't even gonna lie. If you think about it, most of these companies prefer you to use credit cards.
Exactly,
because they know they're gonna be taken care of regardless.
Everybody good.
Y'all sorry ass ain't
I'm
right.
Good. We good. Everybody good. You start talking about debit card, like what's a liability?
Whoa. This is once like that's money. Overdraft, that's whoa.
Right. What can we get our money?
Scammer.
Right, exactly. Oh, shut it down, boy. Cut the whole credit card off. Give me a new one. Send it in the mail.
Right, I got a credit card. Look, I got a new credit card right now sitting in the damn mail.
Right.
That I got to renew. They got to reactivate on my account because I had a fraudulent purchase of a Scentbird subscription go through my account.
For real?
Yeah, and I looked at the shit, but it's so crazy. Capital One sent me a message, was like, unsuspected. Like we don't know about this. We ain't never seen this one before. Is this you? Confirm. Right. I'm like, that ain't me. You know what I'm saying? They was like, okay, we're going in the app. Let us know. So I did a little text message, went in the app, let them know they want me, answered 3 questions. They was like, all right, we're going to send you another card in 3 to 4 days.
Yeah,
and well, pretty much like 4 to 7 business days. And when you get the card activated and
go on about your squad. And start everything all over again.
And good thing is this card ain't saved on nothing.
Okay, so
but my
good.
phone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As soon as I update it on my phone, it's gonna automatically update in the system.
Right.
So
you probably do that before they even shut down.
It probably is. It probably has already updated. Samsung Pay, especially because they do that shit automatically.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like when they had a security breach, this most recent security breach, my friend was like, well, she said, did you go and freeze your credit? And I said, you know what? I said, you know what? The difference between having financial freedom, not full, and I'm not gonna sit here and make it seem like I got full financial freedom, but I have financial freedom and my credit is good. Where as soon as they said something about a credit breach and you should go and freeze your credit, I was like, I'm not about to do that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I already know what my shit is already attached to. Right. You know what I'm saying? I know the cards that my shit is attached to.
Right.
I know what I use. I know what I don't use.
Right.
I look at my credit pretty much weekly. So I'll catch some shit. You know what I'm saying? But the way that messages came from my credit card company lets me know that they already monitoring my shit.
But you know what I'm saying? You in good hand with Allstate.
So I was like, am I gonna take the time to go register for these 3 damn credit bureau sites to go freeze my credit? No, I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Am I worried about them taking my shit? No, I'm not, because I know for a 100% fact that any website that has any of my card information, and if it was added more than 2 years ago, none of that shit is active. I've gotten all new cards since then, and I don't save my payment information on no sites. You know what I'm saying nowadays. So only like a couple of my sneaker sites, but again, the cards that I'm using are the cards that I know I got purchase protection on. I got so like as soon as if I call them and be like, I ain't make that purchase,
right?
They gonna be like, all right, then shut down. We're gonna send you another card and go ahead and file a claim. So no issues there. The World Health Organization classifies monkeypox outbreak as a global health emergency. So for anybody that's doing traveling over to Africa, you know what I'm saying, or anywhere for that matter, make sure y'all are definitely getting y'all vaccines,
right?
Or more importantly, to stay y'all asses home,
right?
You know what I'm saying? If you don't have to travel, don't fucking travel.
Period.
Because we don't need that shit over here.
Please don't.
We got enough.
Exactly.
Shit going on.
Whole lot.
And like as I was telling you earlier, and that's all the stories we have for tonight. But right now, for anybody that's looking at the DNC President Biden is speaking. And since I've been listening to him in the background, I have not heard this man stutter. I have not heard him skip over no words.
Way lighter. He's way lighter. You know what I'm saying?
The
like,
man looks coherent.
Right. He's speaking eloquently.
Happy.
It feels lighter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is my thing. How I'm looking at it, like, okay, I finally got the pressure on me, y'all.
Yeah,
you know, so that's what they said. Feel like.
That's what they said he did. They was like,
he got that pressure off.
As soon as he passed the baton, he got out here like, oh, go ahead out here and go and skip the do. Yeah.
Man, that's what's up, man. I salute that, man. You know what I mean? I definitely salute that because this shit was weighing on him, man. And then to be a professional and get beat by an amateur.
Yeah, that's some nasty work.
That's some nasty work. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna keep a spade. We're gonna call a spade a spade. You know what I'm saying? Like
my pride is my pride.
Right. You getting beat by not another. You a politician, not and getting beat by a person who's not a politician.
That a con man. You got beat by
like for real. You know what I'm saying? You getting beat by the slickest, you know what I'm saying? The slickest ever did and got away with it. Right. The illest nigga in Nebraska. Like, nah, for real. You know what I'm saying? It do something to you. Then your own party talking about, but let it go. Let it go now.
Yeah, he done. I think
he done. He can't talk. He fucked up. Like, bitch, you ain't older than me.
And he was out here puppet mastering y'all ass.
Like 1 year older than me.
He puppet mastering y'all ass. Cause that man ain't nothing wrong with that man.
talk about the blast for Trump. What you told me about that
so they had a rally wherever he was at recent. I forgot where state he was in because it's 45. But the Blacks for Trumps were holding a meeting in the same town that he was, having one of his rallies. And they out partying, kicking it, enjoying it, kicking it up. And then all of a sudden you hear the presidential motorcade. You can hear the sirens. So you see all the, cameramen, all the people that are there in attendance. They're all kind of going towards the front of the location because they want to be in place to see him come in and make sure they're taking the correct pictures and all of that stuff. And all he did was pull up, slow down, wave, pull off. And the disappointment on the faces that he did not grace them with his presence.
And as they should. And they should be disappointed.
Oh my God.
They should be disappointed. They should be disappointed in the man who they did this for, and they should be disappointed in themselves. That nigga just really showed you he don't fuck with y'all, man. He did y'all like, what going on, niggas?
Yep.
Hey, they're my niggas over there. Y'all see my niggas? Let's ride by my niggas, man. I don't even think they barbecuing over there. You know they like the barbecue.
Hey.
Let's see these niggas over here. Check these niggas out. Hey man, look at them niggas, man. Hey, what's up, nigga? All right, I'm gone. Did y'all did? I'm gonna get you a black job. Just wait on it, man. Just wait on it. I'm gonna get you a real black job.
The real puppet master.
Man, that man that sat there and talk too much shit for you to got there and sit there and take it.
Yep.
That's my thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I look.
Like, how long you gonna let?
I'm a firm believer. Don't hate the player, hate the game. You know what I'm saying? He just playing the game. You know what I'm saying? I can't be mad at him. You know what I'm saying? He been exactly who he is. I could only be mad at the other motherfuckers who supposed to have some type of sense to realize that he is playing you.
Yeah.
This ain't real love. He ain't really fucking with you.
The way he did the National Black Journalists Association.
that right there should let you know it ain't no nigga for Trump, man.
Disrespectful as hell.
Black, it ain't black for Trump.
To the black women, journalists, it's just it's crazy.
That shit is beyond me, man.
Mental illness. Like y'all have a mental illness.
Like, bro, that ain't cool. I don't know what I don't know who told y'all that was cool, or do you want attention that bad?
You're gonna be a loser all your life. Cause my thing is, if once he lose again this year, how are you supposed to face people? Like, how can you literally be able to face somebody after all the shit that you did and said, and expect people to look at you with respect?
Right. Cause they doing it. That's the thing.
Because I remember a lot of motherfuckers last time that was voting for Trump. Do you think I bet you I ain't seen their ass talk about it this time? I bet you I ain't seen not one.
What's our governor? Kemp. I've been trying to remember this nigga name for so long. Kemp. So Kemp, look. It ain't too many Republicans like Kemp that say stood on he ain't fucking with Trump. He done stood on it. I can honestly say Kemp has stood on the fact that he ain't supporting that man on fuck with shoulder, you know what I'm saying? He was probably cool. That buddy.
Yeah, because he ain't like what he did to the state.
That other, but it's so many Republicans said I don't fuck with him here. Hey, we're gonna Trump. You know what, Trump is, you know what I'm saying? Whoop, whoop.
His vice president.
Yeah.
His vice president called him a demon or some shit. And here you go.
Here you go.
Like, y'all don't stand on nothing.
Kemp the only motherfucker that stood on some business, man.
Y'all don't stand on nothing.
Stood on some weird square business, man. Like, man, hey, fuck what he talking about. Straight up, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, and I don't need him and don't care for him. Why y'all other motherfuckers gonna sit there and basically suck dick? Y'all niggas sucking dick. Straight up, home. Fuck that, man. Oh, there. Well, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was, man, nigga, please. Mm-hmm. And you wonder why your wife getting beat down by a black guy.
Well, that is the show tonight. But as we said at the beginning of this episode,
that's right.
Please do your due diligence. If you have questions on any of the policies that Kamala has, take the opportunity to watch the DNC over the next 4 nights because it's still on right now. Biden is still talking. Just take the opportunity to do your research so that way that you are informed, because let me tell you something. Come October, November, it's about to be real ugly outside.
It's gonna be ugly outside. And all the people who gonna survive is the, you know what I'm saying, the 1%. Literally. And they gonna feel it.
Yeah, it's about to be real ugly.
Everybody gonna feel it, homie.
So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to let us know. If you need direction to where to find some information, I can provide you with some links or some sources. Like I said before, Google is your friend. Let me Google that for you.com is your friend.
Is your friend.
Is your friend. Do not use Facebook. Do not use Twitter, X. Do not use Google is your friend. Any good search engine is your friend. But with searching,
go ahead.
With searching, be sure you are looking at reputable sources. Do not get up there and look at a blog or an entertainment blog for that matter and think that information is accurate. Please follow actual news sources and not think pieces, actual reporting. And do your job, do your due diligence. Like, I know you had to write papers when you were in school. You had to cite where you got the information from. So you know how to do research, even though you did it back, probably be a book back then for the millennials, and I'm talking to for y'all old ass motherfuckers. You know, and if you don't remember, again, this tool right here is your best friend. As a matter of fact, for those that want to quick Google, you see this right here, the search. Do y'all see that? The little search bar right there? Yeah, right there. Type in a question. As long as it ain't a blog or an entertainment website, take 3 websites, put the information together. If they saying the same fucking thing, it's factual.
Okay.
I mean, come on. Like, it's not that damn hard. So, you know, you got a week. Do your research. And we can talk about it next Monday. If you got any questions, come to the board. Let's talk. Football season is coming up.
Yes, sir.
So, along
it's already here.
Right. Well, yeah.
That first
preseason is good. You know what I'm saying? Cowboys, the first game. And that second preseason game. Yes. You know what I'm saying? So, good job, guys. You know what I'm saying? Let's work. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this money.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't let you have that.
You know.
To the next week, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know, this is for all the teams. I wasn't just specifically talking about my team. It was good work, all the teams. You know, good work, guys.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's player. That's player. Yeah, right.
You know, but we want that ring.
There you go.
So yeah, we ain't backing down. In due time, what?
In due time.
Yep.
She talking about. Y'all stay smooth out here, man. You away from the crazy red ones.